this video, I want to give my pick for this upcoming boxing match between Tyson Fury and Alexander Usyk. So this fight is scheduled to take place on April 29th. Let's get started. So if we look at the records of these two boxers, we see that Usyk has 20 wins, no losses, and out of those 20 wins, he has 30 knockouts. If we look at Tyson Fury, he has 33 wins, no losses, one draw against the Bronze Bomber. And in these 33 fights, he has had 24 knockouts and he's never lost a fight. Both of these guys are undefeated. And if you look at the bouts, total bouts are 20 for Alexander Usyk, and he has had 168 rounds, 65% KO rate, and he started his career back in 2013. Now if you look at Tyson Fury, he's had 34 bouts, so more experience than Usyk, and he's had 220 rounds, so more rounds as well. His KO percentage is 70.59, so he has had more KOs than Usyk per fight, and he started his career back in 2009. So this is reflected in the fact that he has had 33 fights and Usyk only has 20 fights. So because he started back in 2013, he turned pro in 2013. Now let's look at some of the other statistics of these two fighters. So Usyk is 36 years old and he is a southpaw. Height is 6 feet 3 inches or 191 centimeters. Reach is 78 inches or 198 centimeters. Now if we talk about Tyson Fury, his age is 34 years, so 2 years younger than Alexander Usyk, and his stance is orthodox. Height is 6 feet 9 inches, which is 206 centimeters, and reach is 85 inches, which is 216 centimeters. So if we see a huge height advantage of 6 inches and a huge reach advantage of 7 inches for Tyson Fury. So he is the bigger guy, he is the natural heavyweight. So Alexander Usyk was a cruiserweight. He was the unified cruiserweight champion. Then he moved up to heavyweight and fought all these guys, fought Anthony Joshua. But he is a natural cruiserweight. He is only 6 feet 3 inches with a 78 inches reach, whereas Tyson Fury is a natural heavyweight. He has fought heavyweights all his life. His height is 6 feet 9 inches, which is really tall even for a heavyweight. His reach is 85 inches, which is very, very good, I would say, and he will have a huge height and reach advantage in this fight. He has more experience also. So all these things are reflected in the odds. If you see at the odds, so these are the odds on FanDuel. Tyson Fury is a minus 220 favorite, and Alexander Usyk is an underdog coming in at plus 172. So I think the fact that Tyson Fury is a bigger guy, he has the height and reach advantage, he also has the experience. I think all these things are reflected in the odds. Tyson Fury at minus 220 and Alexander Usyk at plus 172. Now let's look at some of the previous fights of these two guys. If we start with Usyk, so in his last fight he beat Anthony Joshua via split decision. This was back in August of 2022, so last year, and before that he beat AJ via unanimous decision in a 12-round fight. This was back in 2021. So in this fight, Usyk, a lot of people were counting out Usyk and picking Anthony Joshua to win, but Usyk pulled off the upset and beat AJ comfortably via unanimous decision. So you cannot count out Usyk out. He is really skilled. He's never lost and he is a great boxer. He was a unified champion at cruiserweight. So keep those things in mind. Before that, he beat Derek Chisora via unanimous decision, again a 12-round fight. This was back in 2020, and he beat Chaz Witherspoon and he retired in the 7th round. This was back in 2019. Before that, he KO'd Tony in the 8th round back in 2018. So solid resume for Usyk. He is a very skilled guy, no doubt. The unified cruiserweight champion. And now if we talk about Tyson Fury, we know he recently TKO'd Derek Chisora in the 10th round. This was on December of last year, so not a lot of time has passed since this fight. And before that, he TKO'd Dillian White in the 6th round. This was back in April of last year. And before that, he won the third fight against Deontay Wilder via KO in the 11th round, finished him. And before that, the second fight between him and Deontay Wilder, where he TKO'd Deontay in the 7th round. This was back in 2020. Before that, he got a unanimous decision over Otto Wallin, and this was back in 2019. And before that, he went to a draw, which should have been a unanimous decision win for Tyson Fury, but it was a draw against Deontay Wilder in their first fight. So a lot of solid names on the resume of both these guys, but the only difference is that Fury is fighting more frequently now, and he has had one fight in December itself and another in April, whereas if we see Usyk, he last fought in August of last year. So I will say Tyson Fury is the busier fighter last year, and also he has beat guys via TKOs and KOs, whereas if we look at Usyk, he in his last fight he won via split decision, and before that unanimous decision, again unanimous decision. This was a retirement and this was a KO. So whereas if we look at Tyson Fury, his last 4 fights have come via knockouts or technical knockouts. So I think he has a lot of momentum on his side. So if I have to pick a winner of this fight, I will pick Tyson Fury. I think he's the bigger fighter. He's a natural heavyweight. He has more KO percentage. He has the height and reach advantage, and I think he's really technically skilled. So the people that Usyk has fought in the past, like AJ, I don't think AJ is as technically skilled as this man right here. So that is why I'm picking Tyson Fury to win this fight. I don't think he'll be able to finish Alexander Usyk. Usyk is a really smart and technical fighter. I don't think he'll get finished. I think Tyson Fury will win a unanimous decision. So this is my pick for the fight. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I'll see you guys in the next video.